Welcome to Understanding Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. My name is Simon, and I will be guiding you through this course. Before we get started, let's go over a few housekeeping items. First on my list is the course disclaimer. SimuEmploy online career-related courses are designed to support participants with career preparedness training. Our courses should be used to provide a generalized understanding and to be used for learning purposes only. By proceeding with this course, you acknowledge and agree with the course's learning disclaimer. And second, let's go over the learning objectives for this course. In understanding diversity, equity, and inclusion, participants will gain an understanding of contemporary diversity, equity, and inclusion issues, understand how cultural values and prejudices might influence individual or group behavior both consciously and/or unconsciously, and explore ways to become more culturally aware so that participants may contribute to positive outcomes, creating a culturally responsive environment. Now that I have taken care of the housekeeping items, let's get started. Defining and exploring the importance of diversity. Diversity refers to the presence of differences within a given setting. These differences can encompass a wide range of characteristics, including but not limited to race, ethnicity, gender, age, religion, disability, sexual orientation, and socioeconomic status. Diversity is more than just a collection of individual traits. It is about recognizing and valuing the unique contributions each person brings to a community. The importance of diversity. The importance of diversity in society, educational, and workplace settings cannot be overstated. In a diverse society, people from various backgrounds come together, bringing different perspectives, experiences, and ideas. This richness of perspectives fosters creativity, innovation, and problem-solving, as people can draw from a broader array of viewpoints. In educational settings, diversity enhances the learning experience by exposing students to different cultures, viewpoints, and ways of thinking. It prepares students for a globalized world, where they will interact with people from diverse backgrounds. A closer look at various types of diversity. Various types of diversity include cultural, racial, gender, socioeconomic, and abilities. Let's take a more in-depth look at each of these types of diversity. Cultural diversity refers to the variety of cultural expressions and practices. Racial diversity involves the inclusion of people from different racial backgrounds. Gender diversity recognizes the spectrum of gender identities. Socioeconomic diversity addresses the range of economic backgrounds. Abilities diversity includes people with different physical, mental, and emotional capabilities. Embracing all these types of diversity enriches our communities, educational, and workplace environments. Equity versus equality. Equity is about ensuring fair treatment, access, opportunity, and advancement for all individuals while recognizing that people have different needs and starting points. Equity involves acknowledging and addressing these differences to ensure everyone has the support they need to succeed. This might mean providing additional resources or opportunities to those who face greater barriers due to their backgrounds or circumstances. In contrast, equality means providing the same resources and opportunities to everyone, regardless of their unique situations. While equality aims to treat everyone the same, it often falls short of achieving true fairness because it doesn't account for the varying needs and challenges individuals may face. For example, giving all students the same textbook may be equal, but it doesn't consider that some students might need additional tutoring or resources to understand the material. In educational settings, equity can be seen in various practices. Tailored learning supports, such as extra tutoring or individualized instruction, help address the specific needs of students who may be struggling. Schools might also implement programs to support historically marginalized groups, addressing disparities in educational attainment. Providing accommodations for students with disabilities ensures they have equal access to learning opportunities. These examples show how equity helps create a more inclusive and supportive educational environment, allowing all students to reach their full potential. Inclusion in practice. Inclusion means creating environments where diverse individuals feel welcomed, respected, and valued. It goes beyond mere diversity by ensuring that everyone, regardless of their background or identity, feels they belong and can contribute fully. Inclusive environments recognize and celebrate differences, fostering a sense of belonging and mutual respect. Before we go further, let's define a few key terms relative to this topic. These terms will provide a blueprint for us to continue our diversity and inclusion journey. The terms that we will be discussing will be culture, cultural awareness, culturally minded, culturally relevant activities, stereotype, and bias. Culture. Culture is a concept that encompasses the social behavior, institutions, and norms found in human societies, as well as the knowledge, beliefs, arts, laws, customs, capabilities, attitude, and habits of the individuals in these groups. Examples of culture includes language, religion, cuisine, social habits, music, and arts. Cultural awareness. Cultural awareness is sensitivity to the similarities and differences that exist between two different cultures and the use of this sensitivity in effective communication with members of another cultural group. Examples of cultural awareness include making oneself knowledgeable of cultural responses to grief or loss, or another example would include understanding family life and dynamics when considering others. Culturally minded. Culturally minded considers culture as a factor when assessing other people and situations, and when making decisions and acting on them. Being culturally minded is effective across cultures because this mindset allows an individual to shift their frame of references from one situation to another and have the cultural knowledge to act accordingly. An example of being culturally minded is learning about the languages spoken in other communities. Child-rearing practices or religious traditions can help develop a deeper understanding and interaction with individuals and groups of various backgrounds. Culturally relevant activities. Culturally relevant activities means incorporating awareness, understanding, and responsiveness to beliefs, values, customs, and institutions. Conducting culturally relevant activities means integrating program practices, services, and support provided to individuals that incorporate or embrace their unique cultural characteristics and diverse backgrounds. An example of conducting culturally relevant activities would include schools providing the space for a student-led culture exchange project, CEP, utilizing cultural and linguistic artifacts. This will help students learn about others and open their minds to other cultures. Stereotype. Stereotype is a widely held but fixed and oversimplified image or idea of a particular type of person or thing. An example of a stereotype would be someone saying, people from that particular part of town are violent and uncivilized, or something like, girls are more sensitive than boys. Bias. Bias is a prejudice in favor of or against one thing, person, or group compared with another, usually in a way considered to be unfair. An example of a bias would be a person liking one shirt more than two others when given a choice, because the shirt they picked is their favorite color. There are two types of biases. The first type is implicit, and the second type is explicit. Implicit bias. Implicit bias can be best described as the subconscious feelings, attitudes, prejudices, and stereotypes an individual has developed due to prior influences and experiences throughout their lives. Individuals are unaware that subconscious perceptions, instead of facts and observations, affect their decision-making. An example of an implicit bias would be someone holding a view that skilled trades requiring manual labor like automotive repair, plumbing, and carpentry are jobs that should be held by males. Explicit bias. Explicit bias is a demonstration of conscious preference or aversion towards a person or group. With explicit bias, we are aware of the attitudes and beliefs we have towards others. These beliefs can be either positive or negative and can cause us to treat others unfairly. An example of an explicit bias would be a teacher who might openly claim that students from a certain ethnic background are exceptionally good in a particular subject, i.e. math. Fostering inclusion. There are several strategies for fostering inclusion. One key approach is using inclusive language that respects all individuals and avoids perpetuating stereotypes or biases. This involves being mindful of terms and expressions that might exclude or marginalize certain groups. Additionally, Incorporating diverse curricula that reflect a wide range of perspectives and experiences helps students see themselves represented and valued in their education. Implementing anti-bullying policies is also crucial, as these policies create a safe environment where everyone feels protected and respected. Educators and students both play vital roles in promoting inclusion. Educators can model inclusive behavior, set clear expectations for respectful interactions, and provide resources that reflect diverse viewpoints. They can also create classroom environments that encourage open dialogue and understanding. Students, on the other hand, can practice empathy, challenge exclusionary behaviors, and support their peers. By working together, educators and students can build a community where everyone feels included and valued, making the educational experience richer and more rewarding for all. Respecting differences. Respecting differences is crucial because it fosters a culture of mutual respect, understanding, and empathy. When we respect and value each other's unique traits and perspectives, we create an environment where everyone feels seen and appreciated. This not only enhances individual well-being but also strengthens the entire community. Diversity plays a significant role in driving creativity, innovation, and problem-solving. When people from different backgrounds come together, they bring a wide range of ideas and experiences. This diversity of thought can lead to more creative solutions and innovative approaches to challenges. For instance, in a diverse team, members can draw from their varied experiences to brainstorm unique ideas, resulting in more effective and comprehensive solutions than an unvarying group might produce. Personal stories often highlight the benefits of diverse perspectives. Consider a project team comprising members from different cultural backgrounds. One member's unique approach to problem-solving, influenced by their cultural heritage, might offer a fresh perspective that others hadn't considered. This can lead to breakthrough ideas and solutions that are more inclusive and effective. For example, a marketing campaign developed by a diverse team might resonate with a broader audience, as it incorporates a variety of cultural insights and avoids unintentional biases. By respecting and embracing our differences, we can unlock the full potential of our collective creativity and innovation, enriching our experiences and outcomes. Understanding diversity, equity, and inclusivity laws and policies. Understanding the legal framework and policies that promote diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI, is essential for ensuring everyone's rights are protected. Key laws such as the Civil Rights Act and the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA, play pivotal roles in this regard. The Civil Rights Act prohibits discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, or national origin, ensuring equal access to education and employment. The American with Disabilities Act, ADA, protects individuals with disabilities, mandating reasonable accommodations and prohibiting discrimination in all areas of public life. Institutions have a crucial role in upholding these laws. Schools, universities, and workplaces are responsible for creating environments that comply with DEI policies, ensuring that discrimination and exclusion are actively prevented. This involves implementing anti-discrimination policies, providing training on DEI, and establishing mechanisms for reporting and addressing grievances. Institutions must also promote an inclusive culture where diversity is celebrated and everyone feels valued. Students can advocate for themselves and others by being informed about their rights under these laws. If they experience or witness discrimination, they should know the proper channels for reporting it, such as speaking to a trusted teacher, school counselor, or Title IX officer. Additionally, students can participate in or establish advocacy groups that promote DEI awareness and support. By standing up against discrimination and supporting their peers, students contribute to creating a more inclusive and equitable environment for everyone. In summary, understanding and promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI, is essential for creating respectful and inclusive environments. We've explored the importance of diversity, the role of equity, strategies for fostering inclusion, the value of respecting differences, and the legal framework supporting DEI. Reflect on your attitudes and behaviors and consider how you can contribute to a more inclusive community. Take actionable steps such as using inclusive language, advocating for equitable policies, and supporting peers who face discrimination. Together, we can create a more inclusive and equitable world for everyone. Congratulations, you have now completed the lecture portion of this course, and you may proceed to the course's learning assessment. To be issued a certificate for this course, you must score 80% or higher on the learning assessment. I am very proud that you have taken the time to increase your knowledge in this area. By completing this course, you have gained practical strategies for creating inclusive environments. You have been equipped with the knowledge and tools to promote a more inclusive, respectful, and equitable community where we all can thrive. If you are viewing this course on one of our various broadcasting platforms and is not enrolled but is interested in receiving a stackable certificate for this course, taking more courses, and/or looking to access more career-related resources, please visit us at www.myemhf.org. You may also email our support team at support@myemhf.org, or we can be reached at 8445733396. Again, my name is Simon, and it has been my highest honor to have guided you through this course. Embrace the power of a well-rounded skill set and unlock your true potential in the dynamic and rewarding world of the modern workplace. Mission Hope Foundation, preparing youth today for the workforce of tomorrow.